now, Stormtracker 9 weather with meteorologist Cameron Landfield.
Well, happy Friday. We made it to the weekend, and it's a beautiful one. It's also a beautiful Friday, too. So let's start off by looking out at downtown Eugene right now. There's a couple features to point out, the first of which is obviously going to be that low cloud deck. Now, that's going to be breaking up for the remainder of the afternoon, but it is indicative of a little change that we have coming up here. I'll talk about that in just a second. But if you're walking around in the valley for today, this is what you can expect moving through the remainder of your afternoon into your evening here. By noon, we should still be in those low 50s, only dropping about a degree from noon to 4 o'clock. And we actually will see less of that cloud coverage. Like I said, what we're seeing there right now is going to be breaking up as we get later in the afternoon. Sunset there at 5:19, and then after sunset, there's going to be a little bit of a change that I was speaking about that's going to bring us some more showers. It's not going to be a lot of rainfall, however. They'll just probably end up getting wet, but less than 1/10 of an inch there still before we do go into a dry weekend. So just a little touch of rainfall before those changes do come about. Now I want to touch on traffic for just a moment here. Everything up towards the north is looking pretty clear. Moving down into the Springfield, Thurston area, a little bit of traffic out on Main, but other than that, it's mostly just green all over Live Traffic 9. So nothing bad to be dealing with as you're driving out to lunch for this afternoon. But now here's a look at the current radar, and more importantly, the radar is our satellite imagery. This is showing that change I was talking about. This is a very interesting and really dynamic change we see here. So this yellow area, this is going to be a lot of dry air, and look at the shape of it. That's going to match up perfectly with a trough, which is a low pressure zone that's been sitting out over the coast for the past couple days. Now, this is going to bring us two different things. The first is this push of yellow air, which is dry air. That's what's helping to break up some of that cloud coverage that we're seeing right now. So that's what we have responsible for the sunshine we're going to see. So thank you to that yellow region. But the blue behind that does link up perfectly with our trough, is going to be an incoming trough. It was sitting too far out over the ocean to have a lot of effects earlier in the week, but now it's going to bring instability tonight, and then after that a little bit cooler conditions. So that's where a little bit of a rainfall comes from in the evening, and then after that you'll see our temps drop down moving into Saturday and Sunday. I'll show you the stormcast here, 11:30, just in the next 5 minutes or so. We'll see some of those broken up clouds, and then over the foothills it looks like there is still a bit of a rain chance, but getting into 12:30 looking drier. 3:30 does show a couple, still some cells out by Corvallis and down the valley, but mostly sunny skies at that point. Into 6 o'clock, this is where I said things turn around, and we see this instability along the coast. That could potentially show some thunderstorms as well, so keep your eyes open. But into the 7-day forecast, it's going to be looking good for today on the coast. 53, you'll see that little drop going forward into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday with that trough coming through and bringing cooler air. Showers start back up then as well, but of course it's dry for the weekend. Umpqua Basin 56 down to 52, so that little drop is evident there too. Dry all the way through into about Monday evening, and then we see more rainfall. Cascade passes are going to be dry as well. A little bit of snow for today, but that lessens through the weekend. Then Monday, snow picks back up into those 30s. Willamette Valley, it's going to give you the same bit of a pattern there. 54, drop into 50, sitting in those high 40s the rest of the week with more showers coming Monday.